Hello guys, how's it going? In this video, we're going to create a very simple drawing, which is a pyramid with a floating effect. I'll start by marking a vertical line right here. This line will be the center of our pyramid. I'm going to draw a small pyramid, okay? I'll use a measurement of 9 centimeters. And then I'll mark 6 centimeters right here. Horizontally, I'm going to do the following. I'm going to make it a bit smaller. I'll mark it. I'm going to do the same measurement, okay? 9 centimeters, but on the side, I'll leave it a bit longer. And this left side, I'll leave it with 5 centimeters and the other with 4 centimeters. But you can use any other measurement. And then I'm going to connect these points right here. And just like this. Basically, we have the structure right here, and we're going to use these lines to draw the pyramid shape. We already have the pyramid shape actually. I'll use a pen to reinforce these lines. The lines of the pyramid have already been defined right here, so I'm going to erase the markings we made at the beginning to make the drawing cleaner. When we are doing this type of drawing with an optical illusion, it creates a 3D effect. We want, in this case, a effect of the pyramid floating, you know. We should always define where the light will come from. For example, right here I'm going to create a light source coming from the left, from top to bottom. So the side of the pyramid will be lighter and this one will be in shadow. So I'm going to mark the shadow on this side of the pyramid. And you can use any pencil to do so. It doesn't need to be too dark. And now guys, you can use a tissue paper and smudge the graphite right here on this side of the pyramid. Just be careful not to go too far. But don't worry if it does, because you can use the eraser later. I'm going to go a bit over here for you to just understand what I'm trying to tell you. Now you can just use the eraser, and that's okay. And if you'd rather, if you feel more secure, you can just use the ruler and erase. Okay, the drawing is clean on the outside. but it is not floating yet. It doesn't look like it is floating. This is where the main detail comes in when we're drawing any type of floating object. Imagining a shadow for the drawing. In this case, we're going to create a square right here at the bottom of the pyramid. And why a square? Because the base of the pyramid, it is a square. It is a triangular from the base upwards. So, following this shape, the lines of the base, we can draw the shadow. And this shadow will be with a gradient effect, okay? So we need to make a darker tone right here, near to the base of the pyramid. And as we approach the edge, we make it lighter. And again, you can use a tissue and smudge the shadow. We have a shadow of the shadow right here. I know that is kind of ironic, but it is true. We have this detail right here. To avoid it looking too similar, I'll darken this detail a bit more right here, especially in this part. I'll darken it a bit more here too. Instead of using a tissue, now I'm going to use the blending stub. But of course you can use a tissue if you don't have a blending stub. I'll only do this part darker. If you think that the shadow looks too thick, then you can use the tissue and make it a bit lighter and, blend the graphite. And you can use the eraser to, adjust these details. And that's it. Now we have the floating pyramid effect. And that's it, guys. That was the drawing for today. I sincerely hope you like it. Thank you very much for being with me up to this point, and see you next.